All right. Settle down now. Settle down. Yes, it's true. I got into Natlan early. Now, during my short trip to Natlan, I made sure to bring back all the juicy information that you are all looking for, like a first look at Mualani and Kachina, and a bunch of other information all about Natlan and 5.0 you're gonna wanna know. Now, some of you may know, Natlan is the region I have been the most excited for ever since the beginning of Genshin Impact. Now, I'm not gonna spoil anything, but I do wanna give you guys my genuine first impressions and reactions to Natlan after getting the chance to explore it. I am being completely serious when I say this. Natlan may just be the best region Genshin has ever made. Now look, I don't wanna simp and gush too hard, but genuinely, everything in Natlan hit crazy hard. I think we all know the overall vibe and landscape of Natlan is unlike anything we've ever had in Genshin. Especially after the very high-tech, and I'm gonna just say it, bougie vibes in Fontaine. Natlan is a real, nature-heavy region with the 3 tribes interacting with the new creatures called Saurians, volcanoes, oceans, valleys. It is seriously breathtaking. And dude, the music is unbelievably fire too, pun intended. But the biggest thing in Natlan that is on a whole nother level is the exploration. If you don't already know, in Natlan, we're pretty much gonna be able to merge with Saurians and use their specific abilities to like better explore the region. Pardon my pronunciation here, but the Teptilosaurus can drill underground. He's able to climb up walls, among other things. The Yumkasaurus can shoot out its tongue, double jump around, grab onto walls, and fly through the jungle. And the Koholosaurus swims insanely fast and can leap up waterfalls. But on top of that, the Phlogiston mechanic, or pretty much the lava energy around the map of Natlan, gives Natlan characters even better traversal ability. As long as you have the Phlogiston bar filled, you can ride your shark as Mualani or your drill as Kachina pretty much forever. Now, all of this just kind of scratches the surface on all the exploration and puzzles and stuff we're gonna see in Natlan, but I can genuinely say that Natlan is the most fun, intuitive, immersive, and like creative exploration I have ever felt in Genshin Impact. Like I said, I don't want to spoil too much because I want you guys to have that jaw-drop experience of exploring Natlan for the first time for yourselves. But dudes, Genshin has outdone themselves, and Natlan as a region is godlike. All right, now let's take a look at the brand new 5-star coming in the first half of 5.0, Mualani. And I'm gonna just say it right now. I am pretty hyped because after the Ignition trailer that Genshin dropped showing off Natlan, Mualani was the character I was literally the most hyped for. And I mean, we're getting her immediately. I got to play her early with the server, okay? I'm eating pretty good. But I do gotta give a disclaimer for you guys about the characters, artifacts, and weapons, okay? This was recorded on the creator experience server that Hoyo let me sneak into, okay? So it is not the final version, and some of these things may change on release. Mualani is a 5-star Hydro Catalyst who scales off of HP for her damage. Her animations from her idols to her normals are legendary levels of adorable, but she ain't just cute, bro.
She's deadly.
Her skill is what her entire playstyle revolves around, the Surf Shark Wavebreaker. She hops on her Sharky surfboard and starts schmoovin'. But she's even able to sprint on the surfboard going insanely fast. She rides over land, over water. It is one of the most fun exploration skills in the game. But it's not all fun, remember?
Deadly.
If you use her skill again, she hops off the board. But if you use your normal attack, Sharky takes a chomp. This chomp is powered up by the 3 stacks you see here. And at 3 stacks, the chomp does massive damage. To get these stacks, you have to come into contact with an enemy. You can tag 3 separate enemies or even hit the same enemy 3 times, etc. So it works versus multiple enemies and single targets. So of course, you want to get as many max stack chomps as you can while the skill is up. The skill lasts until you hop off or until she runs out of Nightsoul Blessing points, indicated by the blue marker here next to her stacks. Her burst is very simply a big burst of hydro damage with a very cute XD animation. I am simping she is the best. One of her passives makes puffers when she bites, which if she picks them up, restores Nightsoul points, meaning more chompies. And the other involves Nightsoul burst. The more you do, the more her elemental burst does. But what is a Nightsoul burst? We'll talk about it a little later. All right, so besides having legit the best exploration experience in Genshin on her kit, okay, yes, more than Yelan, more than Wanner, all right? Her HP multipliers are crazy. The max stack 3-stack chomp, okay? That thing does some crazy damage. I'm not gonna theory craft too hard in this video, but she definitely wants to vape these chomps of her skill for maximum damage output, okay? But it does seem a little difficult to find the perfect off-field pyro partner for her. Xiangling, Toma, and even Dia and Xinyan all potentially work here. And I don't want to speculate too hard, okay? But we are in the nation of pyro now, so I'm pretty hopeful that we'll get a perfect pyro partner for her in the future. Kachina is the next character coming out during 5.0's release. She is a 4-star Geo polearm, and we are going to get her for free during the story. And I'll be honest, while she is very cute and has some sick B-girl top-rocking skills, her kit is a lot less elaborate than Mualani's. So she is also a DPS like Mualani, but Kachina scales off of, you guessed it, defense. For her skills, she summons her Turbo Twirly, this cute Koopa Kid looking vehicle, all right? It will periodically do AoE geo damage around where it was summoned. But if you click the skill again or hold the skill when you cast it, she hops onto the Turbo Twirly. While riding the Turbo Twirly, she moves way faster, she can jump, climb up walls, but she can also choose to do a slam attack if you use her normal attack while riding the Twirly. All this damage, whether you're riding it or not, is based off of Kachina's defense. Whenever Kachina uses her skill, tap or hold version, she gains Nightsoul points and enters the Nightsoul blessing state, indicated by this bar, just like Mualani. Kachina will hop off the Turbo Twirly after losing all her Nightsoul points, so once again, this bar here. The Twirly hop attacks cost Nightsoul points to use, shortening the time that the skill will last. Her burst does AoE geo damage based off of her defense and sets up this field. Inside the field, her Turbo Twirly attack AoE is increased and she moves faster while she's riding. So yeah, all in all, she's a slam jamming geo DPS with some out of combat movement utility as well. Her passives legit just raise her geo damage and her defense, but now Mualani and Kachina both have these wall of text passives, okay, that are gonna be summarized as follows. When you're in Natlan and you have any Phlogiston energy, their skill will deplete the Phlogiston bar after depleting all the Nightsoul points. Pretty much meaning if you keep the Phlogiston bar full, you can ride around forever. And 2, anywhere in Natlan, if your active character is sprinting, swimming, riding, something, whatever, moving, you can use Nightsoul transmission. This is indicated by the orange background on Natlan characters on the right side of the screen. Each one of their skills is different, but it allows them to make a grand entrance with bonus effects and immediately be riding their skill. This seems to only be a Natlan overworld thing as of now, so don't expect to be able to do these cool Nightsoul transmissions during the Abyss or anything unless something changes. But it makes exploration and party switching, synergies, everything super fun and really interactive during Natlan. So it is another Natlan W. Now let me talk super quick about Nightsoul Burst, okay? Sorry for all the terminology, homies, but I am here to set you on the path to success in Natlan, all right? If you have a Natlan character in your party and you deal elemental damage, you will see this white design insignia crosshair type thing appear on the screen. This was a Nightsoul Burst. It's gonna happen literally all the time if you have a Natlan character in your party. And the more Natlan characters you have in your party, the more often you can do a Nightsoul Burst. But what does it do by itself? Nothing. But there are characters that have effects in their kit based off of Nightsoul Bursts, like Mualani. Her passive reads effectively, the more Nightsoul bursts done before her elemental burst, the more damage it will do, up to 45% bonus damage on her burst. It's safe to say that other characters in Natlan will have Nightsoul burst mechanics too, but we'll just have to wait and see. So Natlan's new exploration mechanics are unbelievably fun. The new characters look great, and I will have the best Mualani in the world, mark my words. If you do not believe me, come check out the stream. Gamers, I hope this little sneak peek of 5.0 has you as excited for Natlan as I am, my dudes. I have to shout them out again. Thank you very much, Hoyoverse, for allowing me to play on this creator experience server. It was an absolute privilege. Thank you very much. And I mean, thank you for letting me share all this cool stuff with you guys, my viewers, early. Thank you, Hoyo. But yeah, I'm stupid hyped for Natlan, okay? It is going to be an absolute banger, and I promise you, I have some extremely hyped things planned for the stream for Natlan. So it has never been a better time. Go follow the Twitch, okay? We're gonna be doing some crazy stuff. And hey, sub to the YouTube. I would appreciate it. It goes a very long way, my friends. We are on the road to 100K subscribers. I need your help, okay? Huge shout outs to the patrons. Their names are flying by right now. I appreciate the heck out of you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But guys, I'm gonna go. I'll see you guys in Natlan. Peace.